Alright guys, so this is actually a midterm project that I created about a year ago, about 3 semesters to be exact. And this was our first and my very first try using the UDK and streaming levels, testing out everything. This was like my real, true experimentation with UDK. What you're seeing right now is just the intro matinee sequence. That's just camera panning through each level, each section of the level. Sorry, and it's just showing off everything, and it'll spawn you up into a specific area, and then you can start playing the level. Now this is set to a team deathmatch, so as you can see just through the camera pans that this is a very tight set of maps that are all together. And so right now we're spawning up in the second section of the level, and this is where about 3 to 5 players on each side spawn, so about 6 to 10 players just on this section of the map alone. This was Tony's map that he designed, and then we just kind of came in and critiqued things, did brightness things, tweaked sizes of the actual map. So we all took part in actually creating this whole map as a whole, but we just were developing each level individually. So like right away, you just see little things that just kind of make each map unique. You've got this generator looking thing that probably powers these I don't know, gas chambers. You got a water wall that separates the actual each side, and you really didn't know that until we actually started playing, and he realized that he actually made a water wall, so that was kind of funny. And then here's a main battle area. You get a bunch of health packs, a bunch of weapon loadouts, and again some more aesthetics looking things. And you come down here again. We didn't know how to do static meshes or how to create from scratch, so these are all using the UDK default static meshes, just like in our senior project. We're using default static meshes, but we do know how to create them. We do know how to import. It's just we don't have the time to do it in our senior project. So it's not like we're just being lazy, I guess you want to say. This is very amateur. These maps are very amateur compared to our senior project, and you'll see in the end. Right now with our alpha, we haven't put any aesthetics and any cool looking things. We just have the basic map layout and things like that. So enough with the senior project. So the midterm, these portals on every level comes to the main level, which is the level that I designed. And this section right here is a big battleground for people coming in from their spawns, and because these two sections where you see the red light rotating or panning is spawn areas. So every time you do touch this, though, it does open the door to the spawn area. And there's I think I have placed 1 or 2 people at each of these spawns, so there's a total of 2 to 4 in just this level alone. And again, if this doesn't look familiar, I actually started using the tutorial from Epic that they produced, that Jeff Wilson put out, about the how to get started with UDK. So this was like the very first level that he started with, and then I kind of just went on further with the level because I was like, this is a good starting point for us to start with our midterm, and we'll just go on and build off of this video. So that's what I did. So I have taken some things like a wire wall or these little things right here, but everything else, like the boxes, the 2 canisters, the buying store that it was going to be for an RPG game, and these little things right here, which I think were just like water generators. And so yeah, this was just another little battleground for players. Again, as you can tell in each section of the level, you'll tell that it's very narrow, very tight, but that's for a team deathmatch, for just a deathmatch type level. And here's another one. So we'll go out to my main battle area, which, as you can see, seems kind of boring, which it is, because our initial plan was we built a wall using the fracture tool, and being very new to the UDK and wanting to research as much as possible, we kind of ran into a problem where every time we used to cook the map, the fracture wall wouldn't show up. We never understood why, but now later, us using it over and over, we figured out why it doesn't cook with the map, or it didn't cook with the map. But right now I'm not gonna redo this whole level because I've got my senior project that I'm working on. I'm also in a game engine building class, so you know, this was more just to show up, to put on my portfolio, and to show off to you guys how far we've come along from the midterm to the senior project now. And so we'll go back to the main section of the level, and we'll go to Matt's level. Now here, there used to be a skybox. He had like glass skybox showing up there, but you know, when, you know, again, very amateur. We've done a lot of amateur things. When it came to, you know, looking back, we could really improve this map, make it a lot better. When we have the time, we'll do it for sure. So you click this button, and all the walls, all the doors that have something behind it, like an item or something, is now visible to everyone. You can now go in and collect the ammo, the sniper rifles, everything. And that was something really huge that we did with Matinee and Kismet here. And again, you know, all the doors that went up are all done by Matinee and Kismet. And originally we had this floor that bugs a lot of people, but it was supposed to be symbolized an electric floor, so when you stepped on it you got hurt. So basically, when you came from the spawn, you were supposed to just jump over to the ladder or run to open up all the doors. It was more or less a plus. If you got to the area where you could open up all the doors, you know, you unlocked a bunch of weapons for both you and the other team to start fighting with. So, you know, again, this was just our midterm project map, if you want to call it. You know, this is where we learned a lot about the Unreal Development Kit and started building off of it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will continue posting more on my senior project as soon as I get more done. Until next time, guys, peace.